because now this room will be for the control box instead of trying to put it back here, which is too tight. Alright, here's a kiln update. We're coming to the end. Had some big changes since the last update. Alright, so decided not to put the control box back here. It's just not enough room. Decided to go with taking the 20 foot down to 13, which was right size for this model, and wall this off, insulate it 2x6 insulation. We got foil lined OSB, vapor barrier, 2x6s, insulation, rolled insulation, then another OSB. The other side of this is foil lined, and then this is the aluminum paint. So this is going to be the control room. I just repurposed the vent that was for the exhaust here. I'll paint that, and just gotta wait for the foam to dry. So that's just a little vent, louvered, screened. Shut up, door. Critter vent on the outside. That's what you have now. This is the new one. So this is a 10 by 10 vent, screened. Water line right there. Let's go around to the kiln. I think this will be a better option than just putting this outside in a little shed. Now I have a whole room. Got a 7-foot room here I can do whatever I want with. And then there's the double doors. What we've done here, go to the corner here. So now this is 13 feet. We got big double doors there. There's the wall to the control room. I move that over this way a little bit. It's relatively centered. It's a little off, but it's not too far. The exhaust vent, powered exhaust vent with the fan towards the wall. Okay, so you want, if it goes in, let go, it should shut all by itself on gravity. Okay. And this gets wired and goes into the control box. So when you open your control box, you go 1 to neutral, 1 to number 17 in the control box, and the other one goes to ground. That will run this. And that power goes into the control box as well. Wet dry bulb setup. This is the correct way. Using the template. Had a good talk with Stan from NYLE. Long talk. Great customer service. I appreciate all your work, Stan. Wet bulb over the top. Dry bulb. They give you a little template in the manual. You can put the piece of paper up on the wall and drill your holes. Okay, so you got 4 feet off the ground and about 3 feet from the unit and underneath the baffles. So this is the location. You do not want it up there. You do not want it over here. All right, brings me to the baffles. So these are the baffles. I just had these laying around. I had a whole bunch of them, so I repurposed them. This baffle is not really weight bearing other than a few of these fans. So sealed it up so no air comes through there. We want all the air to go through here through here, come out there, and then out these fans. Still waiting for the other fan to come in. Not easy fans to get a hold of. I'm using that fan right there. It's a ton of CFM. Can handle a lot of heat. All metal. Everything's metal. We have whirlwind in here. And you notice I put them on the outside. I put them on the outside to give me more room back here for airflow. I wanted plenty of airflow in the back. So there's enough air to come out this way. Now originally, you'll remember I had these big sheets on hinges that were come down like that. After talking with Stan, decided an easier way to go was to repurpose those for that wall and then run a heavy-duty canvas tarp, the length, connect it to here, and you can drape it over the stack, and then you can alter the tarp as needed depending on how big the stack is, and then drape it over the ends depending on how far the stack goes this way and from that wall. For this update, make sure your exhaust vent is below the dehumidifier and on the opposite end, blowing out. And then your intake is above on the opposite end of your exhaust fan for your intake. And then these should just fall nice and simple. Okay, we have final kiln update and we are done. Show you the final product. We've had some changes. First, heavy duty tarp. Thing weighs a ton. It's like a oiled, waxed farm tarp. Luckily it came in a perfect size. Goes from there pretty much all the way right up. Got these installed. These are just easy to keep it up. Cables. And they are mounted underneath. My eye bolts. Okay. I'll take us over all the electrical. All the electrical's done. Alright, show you what I did with the fans. You notice we don't have 4 anymore, we have 3. These fans are absolutely ridiculous. So it was becoming a wind tunnel. So these are just way more than what's needed. There's a hurricane in here. So I took one off. These 3 are still way too much, but I think I'm gonna go down to 2 ultimately, but I'm gonna keep these 3 out just because I got this span. I may put this one right in between, space it out, but I took the 4th one, mounted that on a stand here. So now this can be moved when the doors are shut, and now creating this going through the stack. And this is just so much air. Right, so the 2 that I was going to use down here, I have moved. I've got them up here now. So I've got them blowing down. So I've got the wind going this way. This will assist it going down. And then this one will assist it going that way. So we'll have I do need to get the screens for here, because metal blades open is not good. Give you a haircut. So got those coming. I've got safety screens coming for these, because these will just chop your fingers off. So I've got them for the front. I also have ones for the back. All right, let's go to the control room. So, just a light for coming in here at night. This here, I'll get some better stickers. This is for the heat lamps. They're on a separate circuit. These are the fans. All the fans are on one. And then this is separate. Just crazy air coming out of these. I'm gonna unplug this one. Even though it doesn't come out on camera, it's hard to tell. Really loud in here. Alright, so we're going to do the final run. The inaugural run, sorry. As you can see, I'm only running 2 on the top. It's plenty of airflow. And then I moved the other 2 down here. Still got the one going down, one going down, but